Hello and welcome again to the Legacy Lost Radio and Music Paradise show. And today I'm going to do another review of a scanner antenna. I don't believe they make this anymore. Got this many years back. This is the RadioShack Deluxe handheld scanner antenna. And it's a 20-034, I believe the model number was. Again, 20-034. And it's kind of a funny shape. It's a BNC connector, and the top goes thick here, and it's kind of thin, and it gets a little oblong on the top here. I think it's about 9 inches or so long. It's got some flex in it, and I believe this was their a little bit better antenna for handhelds. I believe it may even do 6-meter reception slightly. I'm not sure. I don't have the pamphlet with it anymore. I believe this is also, you can talk on this on 2 and 440. It's supposed to have higher gain. I would think the telescopic antenna is even better for single band applications, but that's also longer and more flimsy, so this is like a compromise. Now let me just give you an example of here's a stock rubber duck antenna versus the length of the 20, let me get this here, 2034. You can see is about a 3-inch or so, probably 2-3 inch difference on there, so it does stick out a little more, but not too much so. And this is the 800 megahertz RadioShack antenna, and you can see the difference between that and a stock rubber duck and the thickness of that versus the 800 megahertz versus the deluxe scanner antenna, the 2034 again. You can see this is definitely thicker and a little longer, and it's supposedly better. So, we'll do a quick test here again on the one of the weather channels here out of Orlando, which is not in my county, so it gives you a good, better baseline. Also, highly recommend weather radios with FIPS codes. These scanners and all this stuff really does come in handy, and it can save lives. With the we just had major Hurricane Irma come by, and this area in particular was one of the ones that got the worst tornadic alerts and damage, and some of those cells were coming across the Atlantic Ocean over 90 mile an hour, believe it or not. The weatherman never seen anything like that before, and we're getting a lot of stuff coming from the southeast going northwest from where it was coming from off the ocean right in our direction, and just 2 houses over got some severe damage, and there's like a little path it made, so very scary stuff. But anyway, enough of that. And this is also the handheld 20006 fully collapsed compared to the 20034 deluxe scanner antenna. So we'll just do a quick let me put this is standard weather channel. Let me see. And this one here, we got 1 bar on 162.475 and 1 bar flashing 2, and that's with the 800 megahertz, so it's not too bad. We'll go up to stock rubber ducky antenna. And of course, it changed on me right now. It's we got there 4 bars. Okay. I believe these antennas are more for ham too. More for 2-meter 440. I'm not really sure. I'd have to find a book on this. And again, we got only got 3 bars on that one. So go figure. So anyway, you probably have to do an antenna analyzer test on this. But this is not working quite as good as I thought it would on the weather band. So I guess this might be tuned for a lower VHF portion. Not really sure. I'd have to get the pamphlet on this for exactly. But it's supposed to be a deluxe antenna. It's supposed to have more gain than your standard rubber ducky. But as you can see, I'm getting a better signal on the shorter one. So go figure. So anyway, it's unconclusive, unscientific testing. This plug-in and playing in the same area. But again, probably have to do a little more research. I'm going to see if I can find the little instructions on this, just to see where exactly this is supposed to have the more gain. I'm not really sure. I just know that they discontinued these. A lot of people don't like them because they're a little bit longer and the shape of them is kind of gaudy. But it's good to have options, varieties, all different sorts of things. So anyway, highly recommend this. Just to have one if you can find them. Again, this is the RadioShack 20/034 Deluxe scanner antenna. And it's not working so deluxe on this particular weather channel. So we'll have to do a little more research on that and check that out. So peace. Give us a thumbs up. Hope you liked everything. Hope everybody did okay in the storm. God bless. 73.